Hey.
Sorry, my hand made a farting noise on the table.
Yeah, I'm keeping that in. We're not editing anything. I'm just going to put everything up as is.
Ooh.
So yeah, hi guys. Welcome to the first episode of Helpless Pictures.
Pictures, not pitches.
Helpless. Did I say pictures?
It's a bit squiffy. I don't know.
Helpless Pictures. So I'm Elle,
And I'm Katie.
and we just hate
Life.
ourselves. So what are we gonna do, Katie? What are we gonna do today?
We're gonna draw over some nonsensical rambling and see what we get.
Rambling. So we have some rules just to keep things from getting too out of hand.
Yeah.
Each of us will only draw for
5 minutes each, and there are
4 rounds of drawing.
so that's 2 rounds each.
Yes. Quick maths.
Thank you.
Are we gonna do the whole you can't talk about what you're drawing thing?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because we can see what we're doing.
No,
I can see what you're gonna draw.
I don't know. I've not drawn in a while. Like, you might not be able to tell what I'm drawing. Have we started?
No,
Good, because I've not started the timer, and I like rules.
I'm just introducing us.
Rules are not there to be broken. They're there to be obeyed,
These
and that's it.
really accurate drawings of me and Katie here. So why are we doing this?
Oh, I look like a little dumpling.
Dumplings. We're doing this because art sucks. Being an art graduate sucks. Life is hard, and sometimes you just need to chat shit and have some fun.
Yeah.
Have some bloody fun. Okay, so I guess we'll just start. First is me, Al. Kate, if you'll set the time, please.
Of course.
Set the time, please. My glamorous assistant.
I love a rule. Go.
Shit. Okay. So what should we talk about?
I don't know, but I'm glad you're starting because I actually have no idea what to draw.
I mean, I don't know why you expect me to know what's up.
I see the... Ooh.
If you
That wasn't a grimace. That was an ooh. That was an interested
you're just
noise.
gonna look at what I'm drawing, then
It's
neither of
upside
us are
down
gonna
though,
talk.
so it doesn't make much sense yet.
Oh, she's smart. What were we talking? You know what we can talk about? We could talk about being an art graduate. I feel like that's something we could start with.
Yeah, it's gross. It's hard because there's no rules. I think the no rule thing.
What do you mean by no rules?
I don't know. It means like everything's up in the air. You're very responsible for yourself. I know we're adults, and everyone's responsible for themselves. But I think it's quite scary because it's so broad. Like literally anything can happen. I think a lot of it's down to luck as well.
Art.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you're correct. I think the main thing for me is that we didn't learn a single skill in art school.
No.
And now I'm here. We've been graduated for what, 2 years? Yeah.
3.
No. I
don't know. 2.
Way.
When did we graduate? 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years. Sorry, I'm wishing time away.
Oh my god.
Wish
Actually,
I was dead. What?
Nearly shammered. Almost pooped my pants. Then. Oh, you know what? Fucked up. I think the problem is that I think I was talking to Lou about this, in that the arts don't have space for new people.
No.
It doesn't have the space for graduates.
It doesn't have the space, and it also doesn't have... It therefore doesn't have the time. And I think that's something to do with the whole monetisation of absolutely everything as well. Like, a lot of it revolves around money.
Yeah.
I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what anyone says.
And that's what plagues young artists in particular. Like, I feel like the amount of art graduates specifically that are just working jobs they hate to fund practices that are going nowhere.
Yeah.
It's
But I think that then again, one day could be your lucky day. The right person sees what you can do, and everything's history. I think that could happen too.
Oh my God, what have I done?
That was like me at the start of my degree. Oh my God.
What have I done? Stop watching me.
I can't help it. I can't help it. I just always watch it. Anytime I move on this chair, it sounds like a fart.
Katie's got really bad wind.
I don't actually have bad wind. If I had bad wind, you would know about it.
I don't think that's the phrase either, bad wind. Sounds like my mum.
Like bad gas.
My mum, when she was like, oh, if the saying's like, what is it? They say to kids.
I already know this is going to be gold, mate.
When kids are pulling faces and they're like, oh, if the wind changes,
it'll
you
stick.
think,
Yeah.
My mum, being a fucking immigrant, was like, oh, your face will stick if there's a bad wind. And I was like, no, Mum, I don't think that's the saying. Ooh, that's gross. So, what else?
I don't know.
We've talked about a lot today, and we've not recorded any of it.
I know. There's been some
really golden chat.
Like full L, full Katie. That's been a personal favourite of mine.
I think that the whole full version of yourself, to catch anyone that, well, us, when we watch this back, to catch ourselves up, because we're the only people that are going to watch this, to be a full version of yourself refers to how, I guess mainly, is it just dating? It's just when you meet anyone new, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, because I definitely do it around my boyfriend's friends.
Where you reserve your behaviour around people that you are not too familiar with. And when you're yourself, you're full Katie or full Al.
It's frightening.
But it's I've lost my train of thought and forgot what I was going to say.
I think, yeah, because I find myself actively, like, discouraging my own behaviour because I'm a fucking weirdo. Oh my God, that was terrifying.
That's going to be...
It sounds like my alarm. What a depressing sound.
That's going to be pretty gross when I'm editing that audio. Okay. 5 minutes. Katie. Go.
Oh, nice.
So... Oh, shit.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's sad that we feel we need to do that. I like to think that I don't care what people think, but obviously I do if I'm subconsciously suppressing parts of my personality when I meet new people.
Yeah, I think it's only natural to be... Maybe it's just a good sense of self-awareness. I don't know.
Or is it just born out of wanting to be accepted by people?
Probably. But is it about acceptance or is it about, like... I don't know, I do it a lot in front of my boyfriend's friends. Not because I think they'll be embarrassed of me, because fucking look at me, what a catch. But, like... I think a lot of it's a bit like me not wanting to make him feel embarrassed by me saying something fucking well weird. Because I have, like, my moments where I, like, even shock myself. So I think that is something that plays on my mind.
What about outside of your relationship, when you just...
Oh, I won't swear in front of my mum.
That's different.
Oh.
That's definitely different. Like,
Oh.
if you start a new job,
Sure.
and it's people,
I'll get fucking fired, mate, if I behave like myself.
If you're a full L at a new job, you're fucked. To be fair. Yeah. I don't know, I think full L is definitely a better person than 50% L.
I do too. However...
About me or about you?
About you, mate.
Okay, good.
Why? What's wrong with me?
No, I meant, like... I don't know. I was just clarifying.
Yeah, get yourself out of that hole, mate.
50% L's a bitch, man.
I don't think she is.
She's not very friendly. That's for sure.
I mean, but does being friendly make you a nice person? Because I know a lot of people who act friendly and they're not friendly. Look at this year 3 son. I love it. I think I've lost my train of thought now because I'm thinking about this drawing.
I'm excited to go back into that drawing and completely fuck it up.
Thanks, mate. I mean, you won't have to do much to fuck it up because I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, that's the
I feel like I really have to like stick up for myself when I say I did graduate art school. But ironically, here's something to talk about. I never stuck to the practice that I was comfortable in because I always felt pushed to try new boundaries when I was actually perfectly happy with what I did. So I don't think I fulfilled what I could do because I was always paranoid that the tutors, who I really got on with, by the way, really fucking didn't. Do you remember when John told me to shut up and I nearly punched him in the face? Anyway, I was always like really self-conscious of my own practice because they were obsessed with like their own practice, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm glad that they love what they were doing, but
don't project that onto your students.
Don't project that onto me when you've got a fucking job to do. Like, help me.
That's interesting. I've never considered like how that pressure from the tutors can shape you. I mean, I don't think it did with me because I'm just a fucking loose cannon, but it's interesting to think.
Especially, do you remember the 9-year-old girl Instagram comment?
No.
Not to me.
What?
To a different student. You know, the one that we really hated.
The tutor we really hated. Yeah.
He said that to, I don't know if it was one of the first years or one of the third years. He said that
9-year-old.
Her photography looked like his 9-year-old daughter's Instagram feed.
Whoa!
I'm not being funny, like...
That's not... It's
just rude.
Plain
like,
not constructive.
It's just rude. And I don't know. He had like fucking small dick syndrome or something.
I think that's a problem with some... I feel like this goes across subjects as well. I've heard this not just about art tutors, but like because tutors are general practitioners in their own right, their own sort of biases feed into their tutorship, tutoring, being a tutor.
Are they in the right job? That's my question.
It technically makes them qualified to be, but it means that they're not being objective, and I think you need to do that if you're going to try and develop other people's skills.
In it. I think so. I don't
know why you're shading, mate. You should definitely not be shading.
If you fuck this up, I swear to God.
100%.
It's taken me a while.
Oh, she was just shading. She was cheating.
Oh, I didn't cheat.
She's fucking cheating.
I did like an extra 1 pencil stroke. Okay. Maybe 7. Or so.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I've not started the timer. Cheating.
Go!
Cheater. Yeah, please make that sun better. I need that. In fact, turn it into something else. I won't tell you what to do. I'm not the boss of you. Nice. Now, like that.
I made him be sitting, hoping you would draw what he's sitting on, and you didn't.
I think I know what he's going to be sat on. So if you want to skip it, I will do it.
He's sat on. But you've just filled this background in
with a beautiful mountainscape.
It is gorgeous.
Thanks, mate.
I'm trying to do this.
It's very 2D.
You know what? I have no idea what to draw. Katie, pick a topic.
I had like a really weird moment there where I thought it was going to disappear when you wiped your arm across the iPad. I'm really tired. I need a coffee.
I mean, do you? It's
full Katie will come out.
It's quite.
It's like fucking full Katie on crack if I have a coffee.
We're just gonna put some clutter.
I don't think I could ever take crack.
That was not the topic I thought you were gonna go for, but
I don't think I could.
That's good. Do you want to...
Just saying. I just feel like it's not a lifestyle choice for me, mate.
I mean...
Each their own.
That's...
I couldn't do it.
Good that you think that. I think
watched too many documentaries.
What's an interesting documentary you've watched recently, Katie?
Recently, I watched a really you know who I'm obsessed with? I used to hate her. Stacey Dooley.
Who's that?
Like this ginger bird on BBC.
You need to be so much more specific than Gingerbird.
She's a ginger woman who does documentaries for the BBC. Do you feel offended if someone called you a bird? Or does it depend who's saying it?
If I'm, say, with a partner and they're like, oh, you're bird, I'd be like, I think you mean...
But if I, like, describe other women as birds, I don't mean it, like, offensively. Part of me doesn't give a fuck if you think it is, because I don't mean it like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not calling them a grotty hoe bag. I'm calling them a bird. Birds are beautiful, mate. But, again, I'm with you, like, if someone was like, control your bird...
I mean, that's not about the bird part of that.
I would roundhouse kick him to the face. But, you know, like, refer me to him as a bird, because they'd mean it, like, derogatively. I wouldn't mean it derogatively. I feel like this is going to be in a lot of trouble. Oh, yeah, it's not the white chocolate one.
I mean, I could write that. White chocolate. Sick. Yeah, birds. I think... Yeah, I don't think it's... I don't know.
I feel like you could be called much worse. But then again, am I just saying it doesn't offend me, so it wouldn't offend anyone else? Well, that's an unfair statement. So I apologise if anyone gets offended by being called a bird.
It's not specifically derogatory, though, is it?
No.
Really, it's not built as an insult.
No. I think it's very old-fashioned.
Yeah, it's very dated, and I think a lot of people would be like, we're kind of past that now, right?
I need to get with the times.
But there are definitely, worse things to be called. Where is the thing? What am I... That's not... I feel like this is... Yeah, sure.
Nice. It's really loud of me, I'm sorry.
What do the boxes look like?
Boxes? What boxes?
Sorry, we both just went silent and reacted to what I was drawing.
I tried to play WWE wrestling Top Trumps the other day.
You got invited to?
No, still got it.
Like,
no, I don't own it. No, it's my nephew.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant it was some sort of like event, like Magic the Gathering, but with WWE Top Trumps.
Just really love it, mate.
That would be so lit. I might start a WWE Top Trumps tournament. Oh, for fuck's sake! What other clutter can I fucking...
Is this inspired by my table?
I mean, it could be. Hey!
Look how neatly those towels are folded, though.
They are very
beautiful.
Hotel level. One thing I've been thinking about a lot is... So let me start. So I've been thinking a lot about ethnicity, right? How I want to talk about my ethnicity. And I've settled on Southeast Asian British, because I think it's the most accurate. And then I was thinking about, because obviously I'm trying to start dating. I've been thinking about how that affects how people approach me, how men specifically approach me. And not me, necessarily me specifically, but Southeast Asian women in general. So I've seen it a lot with my mum, where like the white men that come... I was going to say come from my mum then. That is not what I meant.
Fucking well.
There was a lot of connotations to that sentence that I...
Snort like that. Have you ever heard anything like it?
The kind of men that my mum attracts are very much one type of white male. Often very domineering. And obviously seem to fetishize Southeast Asian women in a certain way. And I was like, even though I'm British, right? Listen to me. I'm British as fuck. I wonder sometimes, I was talking to Ken about this actually, I wonder whether or not that subconsciously or otherwise comes into play when I'm dating men that are our age or around our age.
That is interesting.
Because if I think about it, there's an idea, isn't there, about what like a specifically Filipino woman's gonna be like. It's often very like subservient and very like submissive.
Mm.
And I wonder if that's something I have to deal with, or other Southeast Asian, East Asian women my age consider.
Yeah, because no, no.
Good stuff.
Yes. No, I know what you mean. Like, will your age make a difference to any of? Oh, fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that because of that. I made an error.
Is our generation? Have we moved on from that or no?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, but
there are definitely guys that we know, and I have come across in the past that quote unquote have yellow fever.
Oh.
So it's still a thing that exists, but it's how prevalently it exists.
Yeah, because you can be, like that woman said, you could be attracted to who you are attracted to.
Yeah.
But once a fetish is
it's the
like made out of it.
What's the word? It's
like the glamorization of someone's race, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's the fetishization of it for sure. And that happens with just all women of colour, irrespective of ethnicity, really. It's a thing that kind of crosses. It plagues all women of colour in all different ways, and that's really frustrating that there's like a stereotype and a fetish that comes attached to being a woman of any ethnicity that's not white.
Yeah.
Or I mean, not
and it's
not
weird.
not even just white, because Eastern Europeans have that attached to them as well.
Like, oh yeah, you hear it like where I live. Like, it's basically all white folk, and you hear it in like the pubs from like. But I wouldn't say it was anyone at our age so much. It's like, oh, Swedish birds, they take it. But like, so that's not necessarily about the colour of someone's skin. It's about, I don't know, because they probably never met a Swedish person in their life.
Probably not.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's, where did he get these ideas from? It is irritating.
If I think about the boys that I've known who do attach these sort of presumptions to women of certain races, they all tend to be from, I say this really hesitantly, but also not hesitantly at all, from...
I know what you're going to say, and I agree with you already, so don't be hesitant.
From small towns.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they're ignorant and uneducated and don't understand what they're talking about.
I don't know if that's it. I think it's more that they're not exposed to that. So if all they know is just like pasty ass white women, right?
Whoa.
So so they have this.
Does anybody in this room feel personally victimised by Regina Joshua?
They have this sort of, how do I put it? It's like a grass is greener kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think they really...
Like, you always want what you can't have.
Yeah, and I think that comes into play a lot. And that transcends age. I think that's 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bollocks, can we have another round?
Have we done 2 rounds already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you like what it's sat on? Do you know what it's sat on?
It looks like it's coming out
of its ass.
Yeah. Is it a snail?
No. Well, you know I hate them things, man.
Oh, you think? Yeah, you do. What's going on here, Katie?
Tentacles, mate.
So let's talk through this. I don't know.
I also wanted to do a falafel wrap sat on a cloud, but I didn't have time.
A falafel
wrap.
Okay.
Just because I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
Yeah. I mean, this is great. I'll so
please, can we add some like colour now? Off
yeah,
the clock.
I'm gonna do that. Later. Later on. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but so yeah, this is our finished piece. How'd you feel about it, Kate?
I quite like it, if I'm honest.
Can you give it a name? What should we name it?
I don't know, I'm feeling darly. I'm feeling very...
It's B-Tech darly.
Surrealism. B-Tech darly.
B-Tech.
B-Tech
extended diploma in surrealism.
We only had one B-Tech option at school.
What do you mean?
Like, a lot of schools have BTEC options in every subject. We only could do BTEC PE.
Do you not do BTEC art?
No, I did not GCSE.
No, you did one in... Oh, what did you do in college?
An A level.
Oh, shit.
And then an A1 level, an A2, and then my foundation.
Oh, shit, she's
and I
educated.
still produced that a mountain that looks like that.
She's educated, guys. I did a BTEC.
Does it matter, though?
No, because we're all fucked. And on that note, we leave you with the beautiful BTEC Extended National Diploma in Surrealism by Elle Bulger and Katie Cooper, 2019.
Respected overlord.
And what the fuck was mine?
I can't remember.
It's like insulin dickhead. I don't know. Cool. So yeah, that was fucking Helpless pictures, guys.
That was beautiful. I really like it.
Stunning. See you next time.
Tune in.
Oh, don't tune in, man.